Hi, I'm Justine Janae Bailey. Welcome to my channel. About 5 months ago, I did a 2-day intensive personal and professional development seminar through Hoffman, and it completely transformed me. So I wanted to tell you some of my takeaways 5 months out on what I still remember and do from that, because it's super, super helpful. One thing they teach in Hoffman is called the Quadrinity Check-in. The name sounds like a lot, but really all it is this concept that you are your mind, body, heart, and spirit. So you have these four, that's the quadrinity, and they're separate and distinct, but also intertwined pieces and parts of yourself. It's important to take care of all of those parts. I know I personally tended to live more in my mind self all the time, always thinking, analyzing. It's been very hard for me to cultivate a meditation practice. So that's why one of the things I love about the Quadrinity Check-in is that in the morning, you sit down with yourself, and instead of just trying to have your mind be completely blank, which is, you know, a great goal, I suppose, but very hard to achieve. So for me, this is like crutches. I sit down and I tune into my soul self, my higher self, my spirit self, the part of me that's at one with everything. And then I ask my mind self, okay, what do you need today? And just wait for the answer. Wait for my mind to say, okay, I need a break, right? I need a day off. Or maybe it's like, I need to solve a really tricky puzzle today, or whatever my mind needs that day. Then I tune in and ask, okay, I say thank you. And then I tune in and ask my heart self, my emotional body, okay, what do I need today, heart? You know, do I need some self-love? Do I need a journal? Do I need to have a conversation that's been begging to be had with a loved one? What do I need for my emotional self? And then my soul self asks my body, my physical body, okay, body, what do you need today? Maybe it's some exercise, like I just need to get outside, I need to run, I need some cardio. It's never I need to run. Maybe I need to dance. Or it might be I need a rest day, like you've been pushing me too hard. Okay, so I do this check-in, and it's almost like my soul self is the parent, and mind, heart, and body are the kids. And the soul self is like, all right, children, what do you need? Let's take care of you today. And maybe I can only do the top thing that each one needs, but I need to make sure that I'm taking care of all of them. I've also found it fun and very helpful to kind of think of these different parts almost like cartoon characters with their own personality and their own wants. Think about these four parts like legs of a table. You want them to be balanced. You want to be spending enough time tapped into your soul self, but you also want to have enough time to give your mind stimulation. You want to keep your body healthy, and you want to spend enough time with your emotions to actually process them, feel them, and let them go. If either of those is out of whack, like my table was very crooked 5 months ago because I was spending so much time in my intellect and not enough time processing my emotions. I was pretty good about spending enough time exercising to keep my body healthy, but not just being in my body, just existing and feeling my body, tuning in to see if I can feel my own heartbeat internally or hear it, things like that, or just existing, being in nature, just that feeling of being embodied. I'll share a little anecdote with you so you can see what the practical application of this could look like. I've always had a story about myself that I hate cold. I really don't like being in extreme cold, whether it's weather or water, just no thank you. I was born and raised in California where it was 75 and sunny year round. This is all part of my story, right? I'm a cold wimp. That's what I would say to people. I'm a cold wimp. Can't handle it. So the other day I was at the gym. I was in the hot tub after a workout, just relaxing. I was in there for a while. I started to get kind of overheated, and I noticed that my body was saying, I need to cool off. Mind immediately kicks in. I'm a cold wimp. We can't just jump in a cold pool. No way. Then my soul self kicks in, the parent of the group, right? And soul self is asking, what would it be like if I didn't have this story about myself? I know Byron Katie's work, Love What Is, it's all along those lines. Like, what if this belief weren't true? What would that be like? And I know all about Wim Hof and the benefits of, you know, cold water, cold plunging, all of that. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm just gonna do it. My soul self tells body, okay, body, you are in the driver's seat. Mind, you are in the back seat on this one. You can try and backseat drive, but nope, body's in the driver's seat. So my body just got up, walked over to the family pool, which isn't all that cold, but it's cool. And without even dipping a toe in, I just jumped right in. And body felt this immediate sense of relief. Just like, that felt good. That actually felt really good. So I go back in the hot tub, a couple more minutes, and I'm thinking, I wonder if I could get in the colder pool, the adult lap lane pool. And soul self again is like, all right, body, you're in the driver's seat. Let's do this. My mind's going, no, don't do it. I don't like cold. Body's in the driver's seat, right? So I get out without hesitating. I jump right into this cold pool, underwater, submerged. I get out and I'm telling myself, now my mind kicks in like, okay, how are we going to deal with this situation? My mind is going, it's just sensation. It's just a sensation. Just allow your body to feel the sensation. Body gets back in the driver's seat. Okay. Feeling the sensation. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Okay, so I'm inspired by this. I go back in the hot tub, third time, fast forward, I go into the outdoor pool, and without even hesitating, without even stopping, I walk right in and jump in, submerged, completely underwater, and that pool is freezing. That one is so cold. I just breathed through it, and I just went, okay, it's just a sensation I'm experiencing the moment. I was really present, right? And I got out, I was so proud of myself. The next day, I came back and I did that sequence again. And that part, it was even harder because my mind was like, you know it's freezing, right? You know how cold it is. But I knew that I could do it. So now I installed this new belief that I can do it if I want to. And I don't have to be always controlled by my mind and the stories that it tells me. I can listen to my body and what it needs in the moment, and my soul self can parent myself, right? And make sure that that happens, that I follow through on that. And you can too. What this has opened up in me is this huge sense of possibility, because all of these limiting beliefs actually don't have to be limiting anymore. They don't even have to be beliefs anymore. So I invite you to pay attention throughout the day to who is in the driver's seat, who's making the decisions and running your life. And if you need to switch it up from time to time, something happens that makes you really emotional, put heart in the driver's seat, cry your eyes out, allow yourself to put a different part of yourself in the driver's seat than the one who typically hogs the wheel. If this resonates with you, please subscribe and then click the button and it'll give you a notification every time I release a new video. I'm just on my growth journey and sharing what works for me with you. I hope you find it helpful. Be truly you, all the parts of you, and I'll be truly me, all the parts of me, and I'll see you in the next video.